Hey guys, this is Sage Wisdom by S.L. Harris, and I'm here to do Cancer's reading for the second half of May. Now, this reading is going to be called How Can I Make the Best of a Bad Situation? It's a new spread that I'm trying out, so you guys got to let me know what you think. Okay, so this is for Cancer's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I'm going to tell you that my little green, hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Hope you guys can hear me because sometimes it works right and sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Cancer sign. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you, God, for this opportunity to read for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Cancer. Please help me clearly see, feel, and understand the message that's coming through from Source. This for the highest good for the Cancer, God. Please protect me from any lower energies and help me clearly articulate the message like a melody. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Hey, you hear me? Make sure, Shan, you saying that you hear me, but when I look down here, the green dot is not moving. Knowing when I talk, it moves. Let me know if it like goes out of focus because I feel like it's not really working. It's working, but it's not the mic. Anyway, okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. We're gonna start with the overall energy for the Cancer, okay? And the first card that we have is Judgment, the Judgment card. So the Judgment card is talking about like a reincarnation of some sort, right? So it's a new lease on life. So it's like a transformation from one phase of existence to another. So you're ending a period of your life and you're starting a new beginning, okay, Cancer? So it's almost like a reward for past efforts. So it's a release, it's a change, and it's a renewal. That might be the title of this video, okay? All right, so Judgment card. It's the first card in your overall energy. Then you have the Two of Wands, which is a fire energy. And the Two of Wands is talking about your high motives. It's talking about the intellectual work that you may be doing. Maybe some of you are working on some kind of creative project, but it's saying that consistent effort is needed at this time in order to overcome obstacles, okay? So success is won through strength and victory. So having the courage to keep moving in a positive direction, maintaining those high motives and putting in that intellectual work at this time. That's what Spirit is saying, Two of Wands. Okay, so then you have the Death card, which is talking about, this is a deep spiritual card, the Death card, okay? So it's talking about your soul being reborn, okay? It's talking about change. It's talking about transformation. So it's a destruction that occurred that is leading to a new life going forward, okay? So it's the ending of a troublesome period that you've been in, all right? So you're transforming. Okay, last card for overall energy. Then we're going to go straight into the actual main reading. The last card is the King of Swords. So that's talking about some type of professional endeavor that you're embarking on right now. It's talking about your moral convictions or your mind. Your mind is very innovative. So some type of creative or professional project that you're working on at this time that's that's going to be successful. I think it's going to be successful. Like it's helping with this transition. It's helping you to move into this new space that you're currently entering in. Okay, King of Wands, King of Swords. Sorry, King of Swords represents like intellectual, like thought process, thinking things through. So it's like you've been on top of your game on whatever the situation is, whatever this project is that you're moving toward. Okay, it's helping you with this transition. Okay, so now the situation we got going on for you right here. The card that we have, first off, is the Mirror. We're talking about the truth being revealed, okay? And it's saying to see the truth about a situation, they want you to be honest at this time about what it is that you want. Some of you, they feel like you're hiding your true feelings, but they want you at this time to tune in to your honest feelings, okay? So it's saying what's real in your relationship, in your circumstances, okay? And also, what are you in denial about, okay? So it's basically asking you to look in the mirror and look at the truth about you, your situation, or what's going on around you, and be honest about that situation. Because what they're saying is they feel like a lot of you are carrying a large burden in regards to a love situation, whether it's current or past. So if it's past, you haven't let it go yet, okay? But it's in regards to a love situation, or you could be dealing with a Gemini, but the situation feels burdensome to you. You're carrying a heavy load in terms of that situation, right? So when I clarified it, what comes out is Five of Cups, just talked about loss. So you feel some type of loss. So a lot of you, this love burden is from a past situation. So it's something that you are still holding on to, or something that still brings sadness or grief to you, right? And Spirit is saying that improvements are underway. Okay, improvements are underway. You moving out of this energy at this time, so towards getting what it is that you want from life. But it's like whatever the loss is that you endured, you have to, what do I want to say? Like walk away from the energy. I mean, like some of you, I feel like you walked away from the situation, you walked away from the burden, but you're still carrying the energy or the load from that situation. So you have the Five of Swords. So it's like you need to walk away completely, like the energy of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not just the physical situation, but from the energy, your thoughts about the situation that's weighing on you at this time, that's affecting your love life. Okay. So that's what's causing some of the delays in terms of love, is because you're trying to heal a part of yourself in terms of a love situation. Yeah. So it's like you embodying your Empress energy, which is like nurturing and healing yourself at this time as you release that energy from the past. So that's what they're saying. Look in the mirror, look at everything, look at what you haven't dealt with yet, look at what you're probably in denial about at this time. So you can fully and truly release the burdens from this past love situation that's holding you back, that's causing delays in your life at this time. That's what Spirit is saying. All right, so moving on. The next area of cards, okay, is talking about like what past action caused this situation that you're currently in. Okay, so what they're saying is you got the school card, which is talking about lessons, and you got the winter card, which is talking about reflection. So it was some type of lesson that you had to learn in terms of love. It's some kind of something that you went through that was hard for you, but it was a lesson that you were supposed to receive. Okay, now this probably happened more like in the winter months or whatever, because that was a time of reflection and transition. That was a time where I guess you were going through a release, where maybe you released a lover or released a past situation, or maybe you felt the pains of that situation in the winter months. So during that time, it's like you guys separated from someone. You got the Nine of Pentacles, where you had to be separate, independent. You moved away from a love relationship. Sorry, I'm not showing you the cards. I just realized that. Nine of Pentacles on independence. You moved away from a love situation. That's the Chariot. That's you, Cancer. You moved away from a love situation because you were trying to gain balance within your own self on an emotional, spiritual level, right? Like I said, it was a time where you had to go within to reflect. As you went through this transition, you had to release some stuff, okay? And a lot of it was just some lessons that you had to endure, but sometimes lessons are hard lessons, and instead of getting a lesson, we hold on to the emotional baggage that the lessons bring. Okay, so that's why they were saying, look in the mirror and understand the truth of what was going on. Okay, so take the lesson, release the rest. Okay, it's like y'all took the wrong thing. Y'all took the baggage, and it's like y'all didn't really see the lesson. So try to reflect and remember what the lesson was, and then release the baggage. Now, though somebody might ask me, how do you release baggage? I'm gonna answer that question in a few minutes, but let me just keep going with tarot. Okay, now. So when I clarify the Chariot, which is representing you and moving out, like moving towards independence, like separate from situation, is showing that this process was helping you to elevate in your life. You were completing a phase in your life. Destiny has stepped in and the situation was no longer serving you. So you had to move out of the situation. Yes, and it has to do with a past love, Six of Cups. So whatever this situation was with this person, this past lover, it was a lesson in the situation for you, whether it was a past life lesson or a lesson that you need to understand in this lifetime. Okay, so just remember the lesson is what Spirit is saying. Now, Spirit is saying the situation left you feeling like, I don't know, like it caused delays in your life, right? Like it affected your emotional balance, and it made you feel like withdrawn from situations, from people. It's a lot of emotional instability in it. You just kind of feel left out. You guys didn't get the lesson. That's why they want you guys to reflect on it and look at what the situation really was. So it's like you kind of feel like you don't understand what happened. And God is saying, come out of the cold. Come to me and let me help you decipher the lesson in this situation so that you can gain the emotional balance that you need. They do see that a lot of you are just kind of pulling back your energy and like clenching on to something. And I really feel like you're clenching on to the burdens of the situation. That's what I'm saying. Instead of the lessons, it's like you hold on to the burdens of the past. Is what spirit is saying. You know what? Let me clarify. Clarify the Four of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles for Cancers. Yep, exactly what I said. Okay. I just want to make sure that I was on track. One card fell on the floor, and the one that fell on the floor was the Two of Pentacles. So it's like, trying to gain a balance. Okay, now look, what they're saying is you got the Nine of Wands where you were like needing to take a step back from the situation to view it differently. Okay, so now that you separated, that's why you had the Nine of Pentacles where you separate the situation, but now they need you to view it differently. So now you need to review the lesson. Okay, that's why you had the school cards. So they want you to review the situation now that you're no longer in it, and try to understand the lesson, because they're saying what you're focusing in on now is the deception or the frustration or the broken heart that was endured during this lesson, right? That's the energy that you're stuck in, this energy. Now, they're saying you need to put the work in at this time in order to move forward, like I said, and review the lesson, to move out of this energy. It's work that you got to put in so you can move towards smoother roads, to bring balance on an emotional level to yourself so that you can start being more hopeful in terms of love and getting your wish fulfilled, okay? But it's going to require you to take a leap of faith in the area, okay? And we're going to ask for advice in a few minutes, but I want to get stuck on this part. I'm going to keep on going. All right, so now when I look at what you could release in order to move on. Oh, one second. What could you release? What you could release is, they're saying the burdens that just weighing you down. That's what you need to release at this point. Also, they're saying that you need to get clear, take the blinders off so that you can reassess the situation. I think a lot of you shut down when the situation broke your heart, and which made you not, like I said, not see the lessons. But Spirit is saying take the blinders off so you can understand what's going on here, because it's like you're being cold and abrasive, and it's like because your heart was broken, instead of like understanding the lesson and then moving to a different point in your life with this, it's like you shut down. You became like this cold person, the King of Swords. Okay, that's what they're saying. Now, let me move this out the way because my cards on this table make me get confused. It's so weird to me. But they're saying that you're on a journey towards a new path at this time. Some of you is going to be a change in location, like a new home or a new job, or, relocating out of state. So it's like you're on a new journey, a new path in your life right now. And maybe that's what you need at this time, is a change of setting in order to move out of this cold, heartbreak type of energy that you're kind of stuck in from some type of past situation. So Spirit really is saying, go ahead and take a leap of faith and dive into a different part of your life. They want you to start on this journey. So a journey like the soul journey, but it's also like some of you is actual physical change in your location or job. And they're saying that's what's going to bring more emotional harmony and stability to you at this time. Okay, so taking a leap of faith into a new phase, which some of you actually means physically relocating your home or moving to a new job. So it's like you need a change of scenery to take you out of that energy space that you're in, this kind of a lower energy space. That's what Spirit is saying. It's very interesting to me. Okay, so the next card section is talking about what could you hold on to. So what they're saying is, first off, you guys are doing a lot of astral travel because you got the astral travel card. So during your dream time, you're doing a lot of spiritual work. You're traveling a lot, and it's helping you expand your horizon. But you're going to a lot of different dimensions, and you're getting spiritual downloads, and that's what's helping you out of this energy that you're currently in, this cold energy where you feel kind of heartbreak. You can't move forward in your life in terms of love. God, your spirit guides, your angels are helping you with this through your dream time. You're doing the work during dream time. So astral travel is what you're doing, but they're also encouraging you at this time with taking this leap of faith to expand or widen your circle of friends. So get new friends maybe, or expand them, more people that's more in line with who you are becoming at this time. All right. That's what they're saying. Whew. So Destiny has stepped in and is helping you to break out of this you feeling trapped energy. This is Destiny. That's God at work trying to break you out of your own mind, your own emotional stress that you're going through. Is like you're feeling restricted. So Destiny, God has stepped in to kind of bring you out of this energy right here. Okay. So that you can have peace of mind and contentment in terms of love. Okay. In terms of a partnership. So they do see right now a new beginning has started for you, Cancer, but it's like double edged for you. Like there's a lot of frustrations in this new beginning, but a lot of this has to do with you not letting go of past hurt or heartache from the past, which is leaving you in this cold energy space. But how are you getting through it? God is helping you through your dream work. Okay, you're getting spiritual downloads on how to heal. I mean, it really is actually the spiritual downloads themselves are healing to your soul. So it's helping you to move out of this energy, is what Spirit is saying. Now, when I look at the outcome, what I see is I got the daydream card, and it's basically saying to they need you to shape and rescope and redefine your life while you're meditating, like your wakeful dream state, which is like meditation. So go into meditation and get clear on how you want to feel at this time in terms of a love connection. How do you see that connection being? What do you see yourself living? You know what I'm saying? How do you see your interactions being day to day? Start picturing that in your mind's eye, and then also feeling the gratitude along with that. And that's what's going to help you through this. Okay. So they want you to allow your focus to soften. They know that you want this commitment, this love relationship with someone. You want to be this deep, great emotional type of thing, but it's like you're too strong and too harsh in your convictions. Maybe it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a love situation, but you're being logical in this love situation because you're afraid of getting hurt. That's what Spirit is saying. So they want you to sit down in meditation. They want you to soften your focus at this time, and allow your mind to wonder and think about the great things that you want and how you want to feel as you're experiencing those things. Okay, because you have this goal in terms of a partnership, in terms of love, but you're too logical in your approach right now because you were hurt in the past. That's what Spirit is saying. So they need you to allow your focus to kind of soften a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. What you also have here, when I clarify this for the outcome, you have the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak energy that you're feeling, and the Seven of Cups. So you are still experiencing a lot of confusion in terms of love because you, like I said, you're still stuck in that energy of heartbreak that you experienced from the past. Okay, so it lends a lot of confusion in your heart, in your mind, and soul at this time, and is in need of healing. And doing that daydream work, that meditation, that wakeful sleep, kind of dreaming, that's what's going to help you soften and kind of heal this energy so you can get clearer on how you want this love situation to look. Okay, so I think you're more stuck and more focused on what didn't work out in the past and how that made you feel, and you're still holding on to those feelings, which turns out to be a burden on you. But what you were really supposed to look at was the lesson in the situation. Okay, now you also have, okay, so it does show as you continue to do more meditation and doing your sleep work is being done automatically. You're getting downloads on how to heal, or you're being healed through the downloads. So is leading you to something more stable right now. Okay. You're moving out of that heartbreak energy and you're moving towards a more stable future. That's what Spirit is saying. The Four of Wands and the Page of Wands. You're moving towards stability at this time, which lends to feeling secure in your situation, which I think a lot of you may not feel insecure. So, stuff is being more solid. It's built on something more firm. Okay. Now, they still see that you're still working through a lot of your frustration because you got the Seven of Pentacles. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done on your side. So you need to make a conscious effort to move yourself out of this energy. So even if the prayer is, God, can you help me come out of this lower energy at this time? Okay. Because they're saying that you are able to overcome your frustration. You got the Seven of Pentacles The Seven of Wands. So it's showing that you are able to overcome your frustrations at this time, but it is going to require you to get stronger within yourself on a spiritual level. So it's a more the delays you're experiencing in life is giving an opportunity to work on the parts of yourself that's not healed, so that it can lead to victory in the near future. Okay, that's the energy. Now, let me ask for some advice. Angels, spirit guides of the highest good, please give me some advice for Cancers for the second half of May in terms of the spread, in terms of what they need to heal from. We're going to pull some Archangel Michael cards and then we'll beat to an end. It's the Cancer, Sun, Rising, and Venus in terms of the spread right here. Okay, so first off, choose love over fear. So it's like a lot of our energy is rooted in fear and what didn't work out for you in the past. So Spirit is saying choose love over fear, and also to express your feelings, because like again, you're not being truthful about what it is that you are experiencing, and you're hiding those emotions. I think it's coming out in other ways. So express your true feelings. You know what I'm saying? So express your true feelings is what they're saying. Interesting. Now, okay, Michael, what do you want the Cancerians to know at this time? What kind of advice do you want to give the Cancers to help them with this process as they express their true feelings, move out of this heartbreak energy into something more stable and something more healthy for themselves? Cards just came out. Okay, that's too many. That was like 5. I didn't really want that many. First off, they're saying you're on the right path, okay? You're on the right path, and the prayer is, Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Thank you for giving me loud and clear guidance that I easily understand. Thank you for motivating me and filling me with the courage and confidence to make helpful life changes. So that's that. There's been a favorable outcome is at hand. So things are going to work out the way you want them to. Thank you for the beautiful outcome to the situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. So what they're saying is, in order to move out of this energy, you need to manifest the energy that you want. So being in gratitude as if the situation that you want is already currently here, and giving thanks to the universe, to God, for it being that way, for things working out for you. Okay. One more card. And it says, forgive yourself because you've done nothing wrong. Okay. A lot of this is like heartbreak within your own heart about like what you felt you didn't do right. So it said, I ask that you help me let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear towards others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. Okay. All right. So yes, that's the message, Cancers, for the second half of May. So this has to do with how can I make the best of a bad situation. And everybody's saying be honest about your feelings at this time, move away from fear, heal yourself from some past heartbreak that you had to pass, so that you can understand the lessons in it and move forward in your life, is what they're saying. A lot of this work is being done through your dream time, and you can do more work through your daydreaming. You know what I'm saying? Your meditation, kind of picturing what it is that you want in your life moving forward and having gratitude for that. You know what I'm saying? Manifesting the type of life that you want for yourself. All right. So this is a new spread that I tried. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up if you feel like it resonated. Leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys soon. Stay safe and light and love.